To borrow a term from President Obama, Romney got a shellacking last night, didn't he? Lost all of the counties in Minnesota, lost all of the counties in Missouri, and I think by something you've written, won only one county in Colorado.
Yeah, well, the counties he won in Colorado were counties with ski resorts and Mormons, and that doesn't look like a national coalition.
What does this mean for Santorum in your view?
I think it means that Santorum's got what other candidates have had, an opportunity to sell himself. The attention of Republican voters are going to be on him, and the question is, can he capitalize? And he needs to put together what I call a base plus strategy. He needs to be able to consolidate the hard ideological conservative base and add to that the center of the Republican primary electorate, the somewhat conservative voter, the person who wants principles plus experience, plus maturity, plus judgment.
We know that in caucuses in particular, the very conservative voters turned out, and that certainly is what helped Santorum last night, but his victory was much bigger. Where does he go from here?
State-wise, he's got to play in either Arizona or Michigan, and Michigan is a much more favorable ground for him. There's much less libertarian, much more socially conservative, much more culturally in line with him. Manufacturing, he came from manufacturing part of Pennsylvania. He can speak to the manufacturing ethos of Michigan, and there's not a Mormon population the way there is in Arizona.
We saw that Newt was in Ohio last night, far away from the action. He needs to win a state outside the South. Do you think he's pinning his hopes on Ohio?
I think he's pinning his hopes on Ohio in part because he's got the time to campaign there when the other candidates need to be tied down, and he's going to try and do well in early voting. But Ohio is the only state on Super Tuesday outside the South where Newt really can plausibly win.
Yeah. And Ron Paul, is he going to take Maine?
No.
No?
No, I don't think Ron Paul will take Maine. I think Ron Paul has been camping out there, but
Yeah.
when push comes to shove, Maine had a Tea Party revolution last time.
True.
The Maine Republican Party endorsed a platform that was much to the right of anything that they've had in the past. Their new governor is not a Tea Partier, but Tea Party influence. When push comes to shove, Paul will do well, but he'll finish second.
Interesting. To be continued.